Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here, and I'm looking busted. I'm still experiencing these crazy random breakouts on like this part of my face. Down, oh excuse me, down here. I don't know why. Um, it's been really annoying because it's like very randomized, like just like a whole bunch of random pimples in this region of my face, and I'm just ready for them to go away. And I really need to order some more Aztec Indian healing clay because that, if there's anything that can really help get rid of acne and just blackheads, whiteheads, just dirt in your pores and on your face and in your skin, it's Aztec Indian healing clay, the bentonite clay. And I also love it for my hair, so I just need to order some more because I used up a whole jar. It took me about, I'm gonna say 9 or 10 months to use a whole, I think 16-ounce jar of it. So yeah, but my face is freshly washed and moisturized. So we're gonna do a get ready with me, but first we're gonna do an unboxing. So my Anastasia palette came in. So excited. Still in the box. I haven't opened it yet. I've got my keys here so I can slice it open. I'm so excited. So it came packaged like this. You see the green bubble stuff. Got my thingy thing. Oh, this is if I need to return it. I have 30 days. That's kind of cool. You have 30 days if you need to return it, and they give you a little paper. So this palette was $42. They also give you the thingies for shipping as well. So that's cool if you need to send it back. Some more of that stuff. It got popped flat. So that's the box it came in. All right. So this is the box that the palette comes in. This is their newest palette. It's called the Modern Renaissance palette. Isn't it beautiful? And it's in this beautiful like mauve pink box. Anastasia Beverly Hills. You see that down below. Very nice, very nice. And we're gonna go ahead and open it up. It has I've already watched a couple reviews on it. It has like a velvet packaging on it. The texture is like velvet. It feels really nice and smooth. That's what it looks like. It looks identical to the box. And then all the ingredients and stuff are on the back. The name of the palette is on the back. And the description is an essential eyeshadow collection with 14 shades, including neutral and berry tones. Oh, that's interesting. And it says the lifespan of this is only 6 months. That's so interesting. Gotta read your products. If you're wondering where you can find that, on the back you see right here where the bunny, that means it's cruelty free, and I think this is like a recycling thing. You see that little jar? The little jar on your products will have like a 6M, and that means months. So it's supposed to be good for 6 months. But I feel like with palettes they can last years, you know? Oh my goodness. And this is the inside. You see the mirror. Comes with a little cover. I'm gonna just throw that down. Comes with even another cover over the mirror. Don't want to blind you guys. I think that's a cover. Yeah, it's a sticker. I'll take that off later. But these are the shades. There we go. Those are the shades. Super duper pretty. Right up my alley. Love. And let's see how many are shimmery. I'm going to break it down into really shimmery, slightly shimmery, and then all matte. So there are 1, 2, 3. 3 that are slightly shimmery. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 that are very shimmery. And then 7 that are matte. Just doing math. 3 plus 4 is 7. There's 14 shadows. And then 7 that are matte. So yeah, I really, really like this. It's like half and half. And I just love the colors of this. When I saw it, I was like, yes, I love those colors. Hopefully the light will adjust. And it comes with a brush. And I love the brushes that their palettes come with. Again, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm super excited to have this. Like I said, I'm a collector of Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I put that on my Instagram, so it's kind of an indulgence for me to buy all of her palettes. There's only two I don't have because I wasn't really interested in them, like the Mamma Mia one and another one that I wasn't interested in. So yeah, let's get started with the look. I'm so excited for this palette. So literally today, all I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go pay some money on one of my bills, on one of my credit card bills, and come back here and go to sleep until I have to work at, I work the night shift tonight from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I really don't even need to put on makeup or anything, but I just felt like doing a get ready with me. And I said I was going to wear my black opal foundation, but I feel like wearing my L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible. So that's what I'm going to do. So to get started, we're going to wear the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Foundation in the shade Cocoa 112, which is the darkest shade they have. It looks like this. I'm not going to use a primer or anything because this is a very mattifying foundation. It's great from the drugstore. I might do a smoothing primer. Let's do that since I have so many things going on with my skin, and I have no idea what I'm going to do to my hair today. I'm probably just going to wear a head wrap because I do not feel like dealing with my hair. It's all smushed and just don't feel like dealing with it. So the smoothing primer I'm going to use is going to be the Maybelline Baby Skin. Just going to take some of that and apply that in the areas where I have large pores, which is my nose. We're just going to smooth out the skin. All right. It does feel very smooth. Now that we have that on, let's go in with the foundation. I'm going to use a beauty blender to apply it. I'll put some on the back of my hand, like so. And I have a damp beauty blender. And I'm just going to go in and start applying this to my face. I feel like this is a really good color match for my skin. And a really good formula for my skin because I do have oily skin. Do you see all these over here? Like, really? Really? Really, face? Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. I'm adding a little bit more to the perimeters of the bottom half of my face. Yeah, I'm so tired of this breakout that I'm having. Like, it's really annoying. All right, so now I'm going to go in with a little bit more so I can do my forehead. And so I can add some more to my cheeks just so I can achieve the coverage that I like and prefer. I have a song stuck in my head that I learned at the cookout on Saturday, which was great. I had an amazing time. The food was really good too. Like, I was thoroughly impressed and satisfied. All right, so yeah, that's definitely enough product. Now I'm just gonna keep blending forever because you guys know how I am with my foundation, how I love to just blend and blend and blend and blend and blend for eternity. But do you guys see these breakouts? Look at that. All on my chin down here and on my cheek. And on this side. And I'm not really even stressed. Like, that's the thing. I mean, that spider did stress me out. I still haven't slept in my room. Wow, my face looks so, like, orange. That's fine. Okay. So we have our foundation on. As you can see, it has really great coverage. It looks good. So now we need to set it. I'm going to use L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible powder. Powders or powder. Do I want to do two different powders? We'll see. But I'm going to use the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible powder in the same color, Cocoa. Is this it? Nope, that's not the color I'm looking for. Oops, and it just broke. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Yes. We're going to use 800 Cocoa, which is the darkest shade, and I'm going to use that to set my face. I'm going to use a flat top brush. Or do I want to do my kind of summer-proof foundation look? Let's do that since I am going to be wearing this probably for a really long time. Let's do that. So I'm going to use my Beauty Blender to take this powder. I'm going to press that into the skin. And as you can already see, the powder is darker than the foundation. So I'm just going to press this in all over. And I'm going to use the two different shades because I have both of them right in front of me. And this is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible powder that I'm using in 800 Cocoa. So it's the same, supposed to be the same shade as the foundation, but as you can see, it's a little bit deeper, which is okay because the foundation is looking a little orange on me anyway. I'm just taking my damp Beauty Blender into the powder and pressing that into the skin. And we're just going to do my whole forehead because why not? We have come. I can't remember the words to the song I learned, but I remember the melody. I remember some of the words, but they're like out of order. I'm really bad at memorizing stuff. I'm like looking at my beauty blender and like how the powder is like making it look. Alright, so you can see this powder is very mattifying. It works great. It's a great touch-up powder to keep you in purse. And you can see I've kind of avoided some spots. Ooh, my nose ring. Kind of almost pulled it out. Sometimes I forget I have it because it's so tiny. I've avoided kind of under my eyes and close to my brows because we're going to use the next to darkest shade, which is called Classic Tan. This is 700 Classic Tan. So I'm going to use that to kind of highlight in the places that you see don't have powder, which look really funny. So I'm going to use the side of the Beauty Blender this time. And we use it to set our eyelids. I'm setting the brow area, under the eyes, of course, doing the center of the forehead, and the bridge of my nose. Also gonna go around my mouth. And a little bit more on the forehead area. But really focusing under the eyes and on the eyelids and the eyebrows. And I might as well do a little bit of reverse contouring with this powder. Ba-dum-bum, boom, boom, boom. I'm not gonna go all the way to my mouth like I did last time. Just gonna keep it kind of in that general vicinity. I'm really making sure those under eyes and my eyelids are set. This is basically how I prime my lids. Alright, so I'm done with my powders in 700 Classic Tan, that's the lighter powder I used, and 800 Cocoa, both L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible powders. Same line as the foundation I used. So we are done with these now. And I really do love those powders. And now I'm just going to take the side where I used the darker powder and go right over top of where we placed the lighter powder to make sure everything blends together seamlessly. Just to make sure there are no harsh lines. And then I like to go over my face with a brush that has no additional product on it. So I'm just going to use this flat top brush and just go over my whole face. Really just buffing everything into the skin, making sure there's no extra leftover powder, excess powder, blending out any lines. Just making sure that we're all good. Alright, so that's the skin. for this look, we're gonna go ahead and highlight. And I actually think I'm gonna use an eyeshadow. Let's really use this palette. Let's see what this palette can do. So, from this new palette, again, we're using the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The color I'm going to use to highlight with is called Primavera. And it's this shade right here. There we go. I can see the color. Come on, camera, adjust. I don't know if it's going to adjust. I don't feel like waiting. Okay, so we're going to tap into Primavera. And I'm using my e.l.f. complexion brush that I always use to highlight my face. And we're going to use this to apply that to my cheekbones. It's a very pretty color. Gorgeous highlight shade. Remember, there's no rules to makeup. You use your makeup for what you want to use it for. And I'm going to use that to highlight my cheekbones. Yes. As you can see, that is beaming. It's so pretty. And I also like to bring it down a little bit. I am going to bring it kind of to the front a little bit. So you can kind of see the highlight looking straight on at me. Like this cheek is definitely got it popping. Trying to get it the same effect on the other side. Alright, so now that we are glistening, I'm also going to put this on the nose. On the bridge of the nose, you guys know I love that. And on the tip. Wow, that looks so pretty as a highlight. I'm excited. On the tip and the bridge of the nose. And with whatever's left, I'm just going to go ahead and brush that through my brows. But I'll probably be using more later depending on what kind of look I end up doing. So just kind of brushing through. Oh yes, wow, that gives such a beautiful sheen to the skin. Wow, that looks great. Loving it. Oh yeah, that's quite lovely. Lovely, Martha. I have a professor who always says Martha when he's teaching. When he's talking about like composers that have that are more well off, he'll be like, "Oh Martha, did you like that symphony?" Oh, we didn't do the Cupid's bow, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more. For the Cupid's bow. There we go. So that's it for the skin. I'm not going to do anything else to my skin. Honestly, don't even want to put on blush with this highlight. I just think it looks so pretty by itself. I don't want to like tone it down. So let's go on to the eyes. I'm starting to get hot. Alright. So what do I want to do with this palette? Let's start with Realgar, which is this orange shade over here. Let's start by putting that in the upper crease. I'm using the brush that the palette comes with. Wow, that's a really pretty color. Loving it. It's kind of like Morocco, but more like red-ish. I hear this strange like knocking sound outside of my window. And I really want to know what it is, but I'm not going to get up and look until this video is over if it's still happening. Alright, so we have that kind of in our upper crease. And you can see I have it deeper, more saturated on the edges and a little bit lighter towards the inner part of my eye. You see how it's more intense on the outer corners and then a little bit lighter towards the inner part. I feel like I just said that twice. And this brush is working great to blend this shadow out. All right, so next we're gonna go into the color let's go into Red Ochre, which is this shade right in the middle of the bottom row. Red Ochre. Same brush, not gonna wipe it off or anything. I'm gonna add and layer that in as well. Wow, that's so pretty. I love these colors. And I'm gonna focus that right inside the crease. So we're not gonna cover the first shadow all the way. We're gonna place it a little bit lower. And I'm not gonna bring it all the way in. I'm gonna go 2/3 the way in with it. As you can see. And I think this is going to be the color that goes in my bottom lash line as well. This really pretty berry shade. When the UPS man came to deliver this, I was like, I don't have on clothes, hold on. It was really funny. He was like this really, really old white guy. And I was like, can you please wait? I don't have on clothes, please. Don't go away though. I really want the palette. I knew what he was coming to bring me, the palette, so I didn't want him to leave because I had to like go find a blanket. I like just wrapped myself up in a blanket and I was like, thank you, and signed. It was really funny. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and place this color on the bottom lash line. I'm getting warm. Warum? No, warum is why. I always think warum is warm in German, but warum means why. I just feel like it sounds like warm. All right, so I'm using just a Coastal Scents brush, just a small little brush, to apply this color to my bottom lash line. The Red Ochre is the color I just used in the crease. Hopefully you guys can see. There we go. My hand is like shaking. I don't know why. But we're just gonna apply that on our bottom lash line. To make a beautiful blush as well, this color. Then make sure that it connects to your upper lash line. That there aren't any gaps, so everything connects and flows. So that's what we got going on so far. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go back into Realgar with this brush and take a little bit of that and smudge that underneath. So going into Realgar, which is the orange shade that we first used in the crease. And I'm going to blend this out kind of underneath just a little bit. On the bottom lash line. So basically, I'm doing the same thing on the bottom lash line that we've done in our crease. I'm not going to take it all the way in, kind of focusing on the outer half with this. All right. So now I'm going to go in with the lid color I want to use, and that color is going to be Venetian red, which is this beautiful berry right here. There we go. And it is slightly shimmery, and we're going to apply that to the lid. I'm going to use the other end of the brush that the palette came with. And I'm just going to pack that onto my lid. And it's very similar to red ochre. But just a little bit more pink or magenta in tone. I also need to go to my housing office. I can do that today too. Ah, get off my face. Did you guys see that gnat that just literally flew on my face? Is it still here? Oh my gosh. What the heck? Did y'all see that gnat just come for me? But yeah, I want the exterminator to come. And just spray for bugs. Like just for precautionary measures. I haven't had any bugs out here in the living room, but I had that spider in my bedroom. I had 2 spiders that I killed, and the spider that was like in the bed with me that I can't find, that I named Matilda. I still can't find it. And I picked up all the clothes in my room, like I organized everything and still couldn't find that spider. But yeah, I'm applying this color all over the lid. Like so. Alright, so now we're going to take the color Cyprus Umber, which is the brown, the matte brown in this palette. It's like a mid-tone brown. It's not super, super dark, but it's not light brown. It's not a light brown or a dark brown. It's like in the middle, and we're going to put that in the crease. I need a brush to do that. Yeah, this one will be good. Kind of. It's a little too dense. Something. This will work. Wipe this off. Cyprus Umber, the brown right here. It's on the end of the top row. And we're going to start to deepen up right in the crease with this. I'm taking this from inner to outer corner. Putting this in the crease. Move my eye. And honestly, I'm thinking about doing kind of like a halo look, which I haven't really done before. So we're going to take this Cyprus Umber color and go ahead and put that on the inner 1/3 of your eye if you want to recreate this look. And I'm also going to put it out here as well in the outer V area. So we just have a peak of the Venetian red in the middle. So now we just went from daytime to nighttime real quick with this look. I'm going to wipe off the brush and take Venetian red, which is the color I originally had on the lid, and I'm going to pat some of that back onto the center. Like so. Next, I want more of that orange to show, so I'm going to go back into Realgar, which is the orange on the end that the first color we used for this whole entire look, and I'm just going to blend out the very edges of this look with this color again, just to make sure that we really have that orange kind of peeking through. And then I'm going to go into red ochre, which is the other color we applied in the crease, and go a little bit lower, and that will help blend out the brown. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. I still feel like I need more orange. I feel like it's there, but it's not there. I'm just adding more of that Realgar color to like the edges of the whole look. All right. Now it's time to highlight the inner corner, if I can speak, inner corners in my brow bone. I'm gonna use the same color that I used to highlight my face, and that's Primavera from this palette. So I'm wiping off the brush I used for my bottom lash line, so I can use it to highlight my inner corners with that Primavera shade. Boom! You see that? Yo, this color is gorgeous. I'm loving this color for my face and just, ugh. And I'm gonna take some on my fingertip. Oh my gosh, it's so pigmented. And we're gonna use that to highlight the brow bone. Wow, that's super pretty. All right, so that's this palette. I'm done with that palette, and now I'm gonna add black. I feel like making this very dark today. I'm in a dark mood, so I'm loving this palette. You can definitely expect more looks to come. Loving it. Putting it in my everyday palette basket. And now I'm just going to buff over my face again. All right, so to finish up the eyes, we're gonna do black liner. And I'm gonna use my Kat Von D Tattoo Ink liner for the upper lash line. And of course, my eye is starting to water. But I'm trying to do a very thin line across my upper lash line. Just a really thin line. Because I don't want to cover up the lid shadow at all because it's got that kind of halo look to it. Well, my eyeliner is not wanting to cooperate today and come out super thin. It's wanting to be a much thicker line than what I want. It's making me not happy. I'm trying to use like the tip of it to fix it, but it's not really working. There we go. There we go. My eye is tearing up. There we go. I did it. Even though it was a struggle. And then I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide On Pencil in Perversion, which is a very black, and this is going to go into, or not. I'm so over my eyeliners lately, like, they have not been doing me right at all. I'm putting this in the waterline. I feel like it's not as smooth as it normally is. There we go. My eyes are definitely watering now. And of course, mascara. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Perversion. That's not, oh my gosh, I just threw it. That's not my mascara. There it is. I found it. I'm going to apply this to upper and lower lashes. Yeah, it's time for me to get another mascara. This one is like almost gone. Yeah, I need another mascara. I'm glad I get paid soon. This one isn't acting the way it used to. I really like this eye look. It just looks strange without eyebrows. But I really do like it a lot. And I really like this palette. Like, I love the colors in it. Honestly, to me, berry colors make me think of summer, not really fall, because I feel like you would pick fruit in the summer. Like, everything's growing, it's warm. So, but then I think this palette's good for all 4 seasons, honestly. But I don't really honor the whole season color thing. I wear what I want when I want to. What is this sound outside my window, y'all? I love how like my lashes on each eye look a little bit different. Like this one, the one I'm working on now, is a little bit more separated, and this one's a little bit more clumped together. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, so you can see now I have mascara on upper and lower lashes, which is really helping this look come together. And I really wanted to wear a purple lip today, but I feel like I should do a berry lip. So the lip I'm going to go for is from Kat Von D, and it's called Wolvesmouth. And look how pretty that is. It is a berry color, and it's metallic. Yes. Yes, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Ooh, kill him highlight. Ooh, ooh. All I need is eyebrows, y'all. Okay, so this is Kat Von D Wolvesmouth. I love this color. It's metallic. Mm. All right, so last but not least is eyebrows. You guys already know the deal with those. Ooh, I keep dropping stuff. I'm gonna start with my NYX retractable pencil in black, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, black. It's black. I like to start with this for my brows. Because it literally does match my brow hair. My brow hair is black. Like, this is the same as that color. But I'm using a very light touch so it's not super duper harsh. Now I'm picking up my dark brown pencil from Wet n Wild. These hairs on this brow are being all sorts of crazy today. Okay. Alright, so now I have on brows. I just need to brush through them and blend everything all together. Ooh, I'm hot. I'm sweating. I really am sweating. My nose is sweating. Okay, so I am going to just brush through them and blend everything through. Those are the brows. They're a little bit different, but I like them. Like, different from one another. They're never going to come out perfectly the same. So, because I'm feeling a little bit shiny and I'm like sweating, I'm going to take some of my L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible powder on a more fluffy brush. I'm going to use this e.l.f. blending brush. Dab into the powder a little bit. Dab on them. I'm basically kind of get rid of any sweat and shine that has popped up since I've been here. But that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, featuring the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I was like, wait, what's the name of it? Modern Renaissance. And I hope you guys like the way the look came out. Like I said, I'll be doing multiple looks with this palette. I'm super excited. I love how it came out. Of course, I'll have pictures on Snapchat and probably IG because I'm really liking the way that this makeup look came out. Again, thank you for watching. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, YouTube.